a speaker was saying how shaman told her, when you accomplish something, or it doesn't have to be major or like a big thing, or something to celebrate in your life, go ahead and take yourself out and eat that slice of cake.
Three, two, one, yeah!
After leaving the corporate 9-to-5 grind, I became the boss of my own spiritual business, helping others explore and navigate the human experience from insight, wisdom, and lessons learned along the way. Today, I help aspiring spiritual entrepreneurs gain the confidence to share their gifts with the world. Welcome to the Happy Healing Shop podcast. I'm your host, Trang Pham Nguyen, and each week we'll dive into incredible stories of strength, resilience, and transformation. So, if you are ready for some serious breakthroughs, laughs and tears, and stories that will inspire you, you are in the right place, my friend. Let's get started.
Hello and welcome back. Today's going to be a short episode on inviting more of that celebration energy into your life, celebrating yourself. And this came about for me. I remember going to a wellness event and a speaker was saying how shaman told her, when you accomplish something, or it doesn't have to be major or like a big thing, or something to celebrate in your life, go ahead and take yourself out and eat that slice of cake. In a way, it's like saying treat yourself, because that invites more of this energy to come into your life of celebrating, or even just for bigger things to come. So that idea has been sitting in the back of my mind. I remember thinking, I'm proud of myself for doing this or overcoming this or XYZ, whatever. So I'll treat myself to a coffee or something little at a local cafe. However, I felt like sometimes that wasn't quite enough, or it just felt like another normal day for me, right? But once or twice a year for 2 weeks, Dine LA is something that happens here in Los Angeles. So it's pretty much a bunch of restaurants that participate in it, and they have like a 3 or 4 course menu for a set price. It can range from more casual places to more upscale, maybe even a 1 Michelin star restaurant. And I love eating. So I also, in the past couple months, have been, when I've been struggling, thinking about what brings me joy in life and travel, right? But because travel is not in the cards right now, what do I do when I travel that brings me joy? And it's exploring on my own, eating out alone. I'm very used to that. And so the concept kind of clicked with me, where why don't I take myself out on a date? Honestly, though, the real reason is to try out new restaurants, but it's to celebrate myself for overcoming so many challenges in life. I guess in a way, being proud of getting me where I am today, doing a lot of the healing work for my inner child. Yeah, just celebrating myself. So there were 2 nice restaurants that I booked for Dine LA, and I treated it a little bit, instead of just the casual coffee treat or getting a scone or whatever at a coffee joint, I put more effort. I treat it more like a real celebration for myself. Just the whole, I guess you can say, ritual of putting on the makeup, dressing up, and going to a nice place gave me, I would say, shifted more of my energy and really felt like I was treating myself. Kind of like a nice self-care ritual. And even noticing the little things where, for example, the servers are taking care of me. And when they bring out the food, I actually am a lot of times in awe of the fact that I am able to do this. And this comes obviously from knowing where my family came from, but people being able to put food on the table for you. And some people, they might say grace or prayers before they eat, but my own little thing that I've created is really looking at the food and thinking and being very grateful about all the hands and effort and labor it has taken for this food to get in front of me, whether it's the people that are farming, the truck drivers that are delivering the food to the restaurants, to the people that are preparing the food and taking time to create essentially a culinary artwork. And in addition, I feel a lot of wonder and awe in how humans were able over time to figure out, hey, we can flavor and make food so good by using seeds, leaves, and tree bark and all these spices, and also be able to cook it in a way that brings out so much of the flavor in the food. So when I took myself on these dates, I got teary-eyed because of all the emotions that overcome me, because I've just sat there and thought more about it and I felt it and allowed it to come in. So there's wonder and awe about humans, there's gratitude about the food and being able to do this. But there's also that, and then finally the celebrating, like the celebrating energy of, like, I deserve this, and also being in wonder and awe of yourself. And that happened with the first dinner I took myself out on. And it made me realize, like, hey, why not do a monthly ritual like this, where you celebrate yourself for whatever it is that's been happening lately. So, in a way, I feel like it's a new self care habit that I will be incorporating in my life. And I'm not saying that you need to go to a fancy restaurant or to celebrate yourself, but more so, it could be simple as creating a new ritual that feels more self care for you, where you get to celebrate yourself. But also, a lot of it is having to do with intention. I've eaten out at plenty of restaurants before, but it's different with adding the getting ready part, the makeup, the hair, or even mainly sitting there looking at food and thinking about all the stuff it took in order for this to all happen. So, with those minor tweaks, and again, noticing the emotions you're feeling and setting the intention of being in wonder and awe and gratitude, as cheesy as may sound, really can create a difference in an activity that you are probably already doing in life. So I hope today's tip and episode has helped you see things in a different perspective, but also give you a reminder to celebrate yourself, to set some time and carve out some time on your calendar, if possible, even if it's once a month, to really take time to appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here today. For more free resources and our blog, make sure to visit thehappyhealingshop.com. And if you have 10 quick seconds today, I'd love if you could rate me on Spotify or Apple, as it would help push this episode out more and reach more of our vibrant community. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.